Hello, Tribe. Welcome back to King Trident's Tribe. I would just like to take a minute and thank all the new subscribers that I've gotten over the past week. I've gained 6 subscribers. I'm up to 17 total subscribers, which is amazing to me. Evidently, I'm helping people around the world, and that's what I intended to do. At least one person, and right now it looks like I'm helping at least one person. So I really appreciate that. So, but I would like to ask that if this resonates with you or my videos resonate with you guys, please share, like, or comment, or even email me. I would really appreciate that. Seems like my videos are consistently being around 16 minutes, which is not, I'm not trying to, my messages are just whatever I get from my intuition. So I'm not really going off the time, but I do like to keep my messages around 10 to 18 minutes if I can. But as you can see, I like to ramble on, and I will timestamp this video for those that are impatient and don't want to watch the intro, so that way you can just jump to the message. I just want to add in there, and I think I'm going to keep doing this in all my videos. Just keep in mind that we are not perfect. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, which means you will make mistakes, but it's the intent behind, the mistake. If your intent is to mean good, then we just learn from those mistakes and move on. But you just need to admit when you're wrong, ask for forgiveness, strive to improve, and just keep being the light. I mean, I will say we strive for perfection. We won't never reach perfection, but if we're always striving, we're gonna get as close as possible. And as you can see, I'm just gonna this is my my outline to try to stay on task today. You can see front and back. This is what I've gotten from my intuition. So I'm gonna share this with you. Hopefully it helps someone. So today I think I'm gonna keep on the title of Twin Flame Lessons Learned in Separations, but this one is going to be on unconditional love. And before I go into the message, I just wanted to share a quote that I seen on, I believe it was Instagram, but kind of resonated with the message that I'm about to share. And what it says is, toxic people will not be changed by the alchemy of your kindness. Yes, be kind, but move on swiftly and let life be their educator. And this is what I think we need to keep in mind is you need to always protect yourself, protect you, and protect your energy. Be selective who you focus your energy on. Don't focus on your energy on someone that's not really that receptive of your energy. You should be kind to them, but move on. The honest truth is people. The only people that can be helped are the ones that want to help themselves, and that's just a lesson that I learned, and hopefully you guys learn that sooner than later. So anyway, moving on. So I think unconditional love is probably the most important message that we gather on this journey. And it's probably the most difficult. I know it's very difficult for me, and the reason why I'm gonna name a few reasons why this is very difficult. Because for one thing, we have to recondition our mind and open our hearts. And I think when we think about that, some people probably would be like, yeah, that's pretty easy. I love everybody. But do you love somebody that is rude to you? Do you love somebody that stole something from you? Do you love somebody that's always, let's say, a leech, whether it's materialistic or a leech in your energy? Those are the type of people that you still have to have unconditional love for. The people that you might dislike the most. And you know, one of the things I think that a very good point is that the DMs, it's going to be a lot harder for the DMs or the, I will say, divine masculine. So if you hear me say DM, I'm referring to divine masculine. The DMs are conditioned to be tough, and which means that they shut down and detach their emotions from their emotions and intuition. This is something that I had to learn. I went through the same thing. But on this journey, you learn really quick that you have to be in touch with both your emotions and your intuition. So getting down to the point of what I was trying to make in the beginning is the reason why this might be the most important, but not only that, the most difficult is because this doesn't just apply to our twin, but also to the world. We must achieve totally unconditional love, not just for reunion, but for the world. I know that's a little deep, and if you hear me like some things don't make sense, well, whenever I get things from my intuition, I just write really quick, and sometimes whenever I go back, I need to edit because, and evidently my attention to detail sometimes ain't as good. But anyway, so this is what we must not do. We must not lie, cheat, deceive, hate, create, partake in drama, and love only when others love you, or create toxicity, hold grudges, etc., any other negative, malicious actions. As I've said in a couple of my videos, this journey has no room for negativity, which is why unconditional love, achieving true unconditional love, is the most difficult task for a human. And we are a human. We are a spiritual being having a human experience. It makes it very difficult. This is something that you have to practice every day, and you have to be aware of. This includes myself. I'm not exempt from this. I have to work on this every day. Believe me. I'll give you an example. When I drive down the street, I drive the speed limit, but I cannot stand people that are undecisive, which means that I have to work really hard to keep my patience and love the people that are driving in front of me. So I have to work really hard on this. And it's going to be a continuing process. It's never ending until the day that I move on from this world. I'm going to be working on this task. But the more you work on it, the better you get at it, just like anything else. The one thing that I wanted to point out is all these things under the must not: lie, cheat, deceive, hate, create, partake in drama, love only when others love you, hold grudges, etc. These represent lower vibrations. We are not lower vibrational beings. We are high vibrational beings, which is how we bring the light to the world. And this is not in the highest good. As I said, we must represent the light. And in order to represent the light, we have to be high vibrational beings, which means that here's a few items that we must do. Now, there's a lot more, but here's a few of them. We have to love without expectations. even when people are mean or hate you, and loving without expectations is definitely one of the things that is probably difficult for everyone on this twin flame journey. Because when you're apart, I mean, even me, I mean, I'm not um, I'm acceptable to these type of things too. I'm just delivering the message. I'm the messenger. But what I would like to say is that that you have to love them, and whenever reunion happens, when they come back, maybe the first thing out of your mouth needs to be, "I'm sorry," because this is whenever you have a disagreement with anyone, you did at least one thing wrong, and if you understand how fragile life is, it doesn't kill you to say I'm sorry. What will kill you for the rest of your life is if you said something mean to someone and they pass away and you don't get to tell them you're sorry. So when your twin comes back for reunion, probably the first thing you should probably say is, "I'm sorry." Be quick to forgive. Now this is difficult. This is difficult for me sometimes too. Um, Basically, you want to forgive as fast as you want God or whatever higher spirit that you pray to. Um, you want to forgive that person as fast as you want that higher spirit to forgive you. And if you think about that, that might be difficult by itself. I mean, if somebody stole your car, how quick are you going to be to forgive them? Have patience. Now, I've admitted in many of my videos, my patience is a lot better now because I work on it every day. But patience was something that I did not have at all. But that's something you have to work on. Take care of what I call the Holy Trinity: mind, body, and soul. That means you have to. One of the things that help me is praying, meditating, clean eating, and working out. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else gonna love you. And that's something that you need to learn anyway in order to come back in reunion by itself. Because, as I've said a couple of times, is you won't come into reunion until you love yourself and you become whole. Be truthful, have integrity. You are as good as your word. Because eventually your actions will show the truth, which is why we have to basically walk the walk. You have to be the change you want to see. Learn to see a person's soul, not their shell. It doesn't matter what they look like on the outside. What matters is whenever you look in their eyes and you shake their hand, do you know who that person is and what exactly, if they're good or bad. And some people can see auras and they can tell that from even doing that. I can't do that. I've tried. I'm still trying. Maybe I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve that, but and then this is probably very crucial. Surround yourself with high vibrational matches. If you want to be, basically you are, what is that saying? Birds of a feather flock together. Well, you need to surround yourself with high vibrational beings. You probably will have a small, tight-knit community, but that's better than having a bunch of people that are low vibrational or not helping you with this journey. So one of the other things I wanted to mention that also helped me is that create a serene and peaceful environment. That means in your household, in your car, Do whatever it takes for you to have that peaceful environment where you can hear your thoughts, where, when people walk in, they feel so relaxed and comfortable. So why is this important? Well, one of the reasons it's important is because to be the light, you must step into the light. You can't step into the light if you're low vibrational. We have to be high vibrational. We are high vibrational. So basically, we have to raise and align our vibrations to match the spiritual connection that you're in. There's no room for anything of lower vibrations. And this is something that I got from my intuition. I do know this, but the way I write this stuff is whenever my intuition tells me, then I write it down. But I'm reading it word for word. That's what it says. So it says, meaning, raise, align your vibrations to match the spiritual connection you're in. No room for anything of lower vibrations. Intent is what matters. And I've said that many times. So how do we get there? Well, basically, practice, practice, practice. I mean, to get good at anything, you have to practice. That means every day. It has to be, it's got to be deliberate development on yourself. You have to get up in the morning and you have to create a routine, and you have to create an environment where, let me go back. You have to create a routine, not an environment. A routine that you do every day. That's what helps me. It's a routine. You must be dedicated to conscious effort daily to meet peak performance and master unconditional love. And there's three things that I feel like that is crucial for this. Is you need to, number one, affirm daily. Number two, forgive. And then number three, provide gratitude. I mean, every day when I get up in the mornings, I don't want to say every day because I probably miss some days, but every day I try to, whenever I pray, I tell God how thankful I am just to be able to wake up in the morning, turn on the water in my house, and how proud I am and fortunate to have all five senses, because not everybody has five senses, and I appreciate that very much. But just have gratitude for the little things. And as twins, we're here to raise the vibrations of the universe and provide hope and help to humanity. We are the light. And we need to help humanity achieve peace, love, and happiness, which is on my YouTube banner, because that's probably one of the most important things in life is, peace, love, and happiness. And as we are apart, twins are apart. As we are apart, we are powerful beings apart, but together we are thunder and lightning. Basically, we can achieve anything when we're together. The energy is so strong together that you can achieve anything. The sky really is the limit. And basically, by achieving unconditional love, this is another lesson that helps achieve balance. Once balance is achieved, basically you're helping your angel team and guides, spiritual guides, align you for reunion. So basically you're helping yourself and you're helping your spiritual guides guide you back into reunion. And so I wrote down hypothetically, if you don't master these things, or you don't work on it daily, what would happen? So hypothetically, if this wasn't achieved, and basically you came into reunion with your twin, it would basically fail. There'd be a consistent push-pull aspect of that relationship, which would create a toxic environment that results in a downward spiral, the opposite of the light or the greater good, which is why separation is imminent, why separation has to happen, and why you must work on yourself and not worry about reunion, because reunion will happen and when divine timing feels that you need to come back together. You need to consistently practice you must consistently practice reconditioning your mind to unconditionally love without thinking about it, and ultimately this will align you with three things: the light, reunion, your life mission / purpose. I just want you guys to know that, just remember, you are the light. You are each divine masculine, divine feminine. You're a king and a queen. You're a light worker. You are probably a star seed. And you're here for a reason, which is why it's very important for us to work on ourselves, why it's very important for us to raise our vibrations. Basically, when you balance yourself, you balance the world. You are the good. And I don't care what religion you are or what your thoughts are, but there's always good versus evil. We are the good. We have to work on ourselves to balance the world and basically create love, peace, and happiness. So that was the end of my message. I hope that this resonated with you guys. If it did, please like, share, comment, or even email me. I will respond as soon as I can. But I really appreciate all the subscriptions that I've gotten so far, and the comments, and I just want you to know that, as this journey goes on, it gets easier eventually. But right now, when you're by yourself, you really have to concentrate on working yourself and creating your best person. And even if hypothetically you don't come back in the reunion, you're bettering yourself. And you're here for a reason, which means that it's very important that that you work on yourself, so that way that you can balance the world, and that way you can help another person. I'm helping someone, hopefully, and you can too. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I appreciate you watching my videos.